Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Here is 3K Scrap in another replay of my sheet bracket MMR games. Unfortunately, I'm recording this game for the second time because I did record it earlier, but at the end, when I was just about to open the video editing software, I noticed that OBS recorded 550 minutes of black screen. Resident Sleeper. So this time I know pretty much exactly what happens this game, but still I will try to, as I have set my format yes, of the games to get the on-live commentary with on-live analysis of my decisions and what happened in the game. Though I can say for now that this game is all about the overextensions and bad early game decision making and bad peak phase. Here we can see that the peaking phase is going pretty much like usual on the lower bracket games. The DT picks 2 hard carries. Our team actually picks first Winter Wyvern, which is pretty nice. And the enemy team keeps picking Course. The funny thing is that we keep telling one of our teammates that we do not want him to pick Pudge, as mostly my point was that the Pudge is certainly a pop destroyer, but either you win with the Pudge or do not do anything, because maybe in the pro games, on higher level games he can skate, but on the lower level games he tends to fall off if his Course cannot go back on his hook and kill people. This game I'm not playing support, I'm going offline, Bristleback. And as you can see, the enemy picked Pudge, and this is all about this Pudge. This is a typical every Pudge pop ever you will see. I will let this fast forward a bit. And this teammate wanted to pick Pudge. Exactly, and he played pretty well this game with this Windrunner. However, he spread much toxicity in our team when the Pudge started winning game, directing people all around, which didn't end well. Again, I am fast forwarding to the picking phase. And as you can see, we are lacking a middle lane since the Windrunner did not want to go middle. And what do you think our last pick should be? Because I certainly think that it shouldn't be the hero that the last player will pick, which is Medusa. We have a clearly peak disadvantage this game, in my opinion, because we are playing a very hard core and a very hard farming middle lane against a very early ganking leader of the enemy team. This can end well or cannot, like most of things, but typically Medusa should win with the Pudge in the middle lane, and it doesn't pretty much mean that the Medusa will win the game, because the Pudge can make things happen and Medusa cannot make things happen. This is the main difference. Medusa needs a lot of farm to be remotely useful. I am not fast forwarding the beginning because there will be a fight breaking out.
30 seconds to
mostly my little duel with the enemy hero that will appear, the True Ranger, and the fight on the top lane, which will not end well to our favor. This is the first of many overextensions of the True Ranger, because he thought he could play something.
The game is on.
Early level Christmas, but I am just running him down and killing him, but I will get the free camera and rewind a bit to make you see the top rune fight, because this is where the bad things started to happen for us. Fast forward. Yes,
30 seconds to go.
It starts right now. A bit of auto attacks here, a bit of auto attacks there. I don't know why he kept on standing here, waiting to be hooked, I think. And the push didn't even have the hook. Whatever is bad. Of course he had the hook, what the fuck I'm saying.
And here we go.
They should have just went back and not go further on. That was a misplay. This guy, real misplay. That should have been completely avoidable. Fortunately, I got the return kill in the Meteor Ranger, but it didn't matter much since our top lane was crippled already before even the game ever started. And I am starving for mana right now. Pretty much cannot do anything, even though I have early Basilius. The laning phase is pretty.
You'll have to do better than that.
Why this always slows down? It's pretty slow. Nothing much happens here. Bottom. Some things happen. Top, as you can see, we got that patch in the top lane, which I will go to now, because on this lane pretty much nothing will happen right now. But things will start to happen here, as the patch is level 2 already. But our top lane is both level 1, so we can hook everybody and keep just rotting people to death. He places himself around the trees and misses the hook. But the kill is bound to happen here, earlier or later. Let's fast forward a bit again. Honestly, our team, mostly the Windrunner, kept blaming the top lane, but I pretty much can't blame it that much, though this lane pretty much lost us the game.
That's for me.
Why do you even try to chase patch? This is stupid in its basics. Let's go back here. But this doesn't happen, and we see. Let's rewind a little. As the Quop gets leveled up, he ganks the top lane with the haste on level 4. This is clear RNG, but it can happen, of course. And this is a very early gank against our mid player that cannot pretty much go from this lane. And this is first of my many early misplays. I played early game very bad. I teleported there. I did not fought completely what I want to do, as I teleported with the half HP and almost no mana. I probably thought I would kill Troll, but he sucked up and was just run me down and Wyvern. This is the thing, we had to get the rotations on the top lane,
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
but those rotations we did were not effective
Mid tower could use a
or
hand.
too early. I just concede a lot of my farm to try to secure the top, while I should have kept sitting on bottom and trying to get kills with the Wind Ranger. I would have probably done more in this game, keeping with Valeria.
Dyer's top tower's getting beat down.
We are getting something close there and there, but it's mostly because of the misplays of the enemy team. And there will happen a kill here just right now, because the patch was pretty decent and good. His hook, I can't deny that. Let's see. We've got 4 creeps, and he times the hack perfectly. First of the Medusa. However, the Windrunner gets a nice solo kill bottom.
Didn't like the sound of that?
Medusa didn't even die a lot this game. This is the thing. Because the most of this lane was to not die and just farm around, but his farm didn't manage us to get back to the game. Right now I went back to bottom, as I probably should have done earlier, not to go top.
Dyer's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
It's again a slow pace, though I think another gank will happen just now, because Pudge kept pretty much wrecking the top lane. Here I again have to scroll and we see the Pudge engaging top, but this time I did not teleport, try to get me, which I do now. And this is another big misplay of my early game. I keep fighting with Troll, getting almost no mana, and I try to drag him to the trees. And this is what I did wrong. I should have just tried to get my back on him, especially when I was frozen. I should have predicted that the Winter Wyvern will freeze me and just get my back on him. He would probably kill himself and I would have survived. This is a big misplay that just added momentum to the enemy team, as with the previous teleport. Good intentions gets you killed, guys, but you have to get them. The Pudge main way kills Wyvern when you respawn. Good thing that he didn't went for the PA, because he would have killed her as well. As you can see, the PA farm was abysmal. I didn't know, of course, how many last hits he had, but he told that around that he did 30, how little he had this game. He is, and we pretty much stay on factor in this game. Unfortunately. And I don't know why the Windrunner fought here. That was just... You die when Ancient Apparition puts such a link in. There's no possibility of you surviving if you do not have a good defense mechanism, and he used Windrun earlier, as I presume. Not probably overconfident. That's how we made Troll's life miserable bottom. Even though I see now on this replay that Troll had a very nice farm throughout the game, which I thought was not that big. Of course I knew that he's farming, but no matter that much, he's out farming a Medusa, so it's pretty much that nobody bothers Medusa on the middle patch. Killed her once, but he kept going on the top lane constantly to gank as the Queen of Pain did. I see them top and I try to intercept the gank with my TP, which is the first good rotation from me, which results in something because the windrunner dies and I cannot chase the co-op because she was pink. Fudge misses his hook, which is pretty nice, but he wouldn't even kill me there.
Dire structures looking
We get
fortified.
a return kill on him, but nevertheless the corpse gets back and kills PA, which is pretty bad. My rotation was good, but it wasn't enough to secure anything without big sacrifices from our team. It's bad. PA is falling behind more and more, and we cannot stand the pressure. Even though I am a tanky hero that can take a lot of punishment and punish the enemy from it, I cannot take the game on my back because of my wrong decisions every game. Let's again fast forward. I am missing a last hit again. He is dying to bottom. Wyvern is dying bottom.
Bad shape.
They keep on pressure. Pressure. Every time. Everywhere.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
I'm trying to get as much farm as I can. I should have known this area well. And not
Radiant's
now,
top
when
tower
the
is
game
taking hits.
really needs me
Guess what's
all
happening
around.
to Dire's bottom tower?
Went from Vanguard.
Radiant's
Because
mid
something
tower's coming
calculating.
apart.
The Medusa do
Dire's
not
bottom
have
tower's getting
anything,
the business.
pretty much. The game again slows down. They just go bottom again.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower?
Kill people. Again. Now the PA got a return kill on Mega Kill streak of Quop, which
Dire's
is
got one
which was
last top
pretty nice.
tower. The Dire
But
best do
still
something about
it
that
cannot
bottom
stop.
tower. Dire's
It
bottom
couldn't
tower
stop
got
the
blown to
momentum
bits.
of the enemy team. We tried throughout the game. And we had our chances, which will appear earlier. And there's this thing, I just don't know why this guy can hang around. When you're not full HP with fragile hero, you cannot hope to win the fight with Pudge, who is lower than you, because if you are melee hero, you'll just get hooked on melee rage. Pudge cannot miss melee hook unless he's bad. This is true on every bracket. If Pudge misses the hook from mid range, he's bad. It's not because of some, I don't know, amazing jokes. You pretty much cannot miss melee hack. And it happened. As you can see, Pudge even have 8 last hits and is carrying the game for them. Of course, I didn't know that when I was playing, but it was pretty obvious that he's carrying. He even gets Medusa again. This is the second death and last one. Got his blink, which will be important in a second. I teleported me to stop the assault, and here we see another example of the overextension of the enemy team,
Radiant's
as the
bottom
troll
tower
just
seems
went
at
here and
bay.
wanted to do something. I don't know what he wanted to do, because there was no chance of any success here. I am hanging around mid, trying
Trouble
to get
brewing at Radiant's bottom
last
tower.
hits. Thought I was pretty safe, because lot of the
Radiant's
creeps
bottom tower ain't a pretty sight
would
right
have
now.
protected me from a hook. That's why I stood here, as the co-op cannot burst me down in any way. So I decided to farm up. He went back, thinking he's something behind, but there's no one, so I come back and this happens. The blink reveal. They did that. I couldn't have suspected that. Pretty much. Not every patch goes for blink, even most of them are getting forced stuff. And with the forced stuff initiation, I have much more chance of surviving. Should I have stood there, or should I have not? I don't know, but I needed the farm, and I had no
Dire's top
information on the
tower,
process playing.
you know the drill.
I do not think that was a huge misplay, because if we kept defensive all the game, I mean defensive in the way you're not doing anything but just hiding under the towers, we wouldn't have done anything. And here we try to interrupt the troll doing Roshan. We see their team gathering, whole team, on the other side of the river, yet my team decided to hang around for a little bit, and they wanted to try to contest the Rosh. I think that was a bad call, even though I went with it, because we kill troll here, we get full attached by AA, but the patch kills the wyvern, only here that could have timed the team fight for us. And that was pretty obvious that the patch is sitting somewhere defending the troll, and they saw us clearly, saw us wanting to get aggression. We get a bit of kills, but pretty much doesn't matter, since we give to them much more than we get. Anyway, killed here by the blink book.
Thanks.
That was a bad call,
Top tower's
one of
getting
the
beat
many,
down.
unfortunately. There was no chance, in my opinion, of us contesting this Roshan, unless the wyvern survived and got a nice winter's curse on them. That was the only chance, but when the wyvern died, we were pretty much done for. We couldn't do anything. I waited for my vanguard and went top, seeing the fight break loose then. We got a curse on something. It doesn't even matter in the end. Still, we get a kill on Quop by the PA, and we chase down the road here.
Pretty sad right now.
I don't know what this guy thought, going back under the tower. He should have just run.
Radiant's bottom towers seem better days.
Oh, photo, but maybe he'd survive. The PA dies to push again, as he cannot chase people from behind and expect to survive, yet he kept on doing that. As you can see, the game flow is that we are getting some return kills on the enemy overextensions, and this pretty much is not enough for us to get the, not even the upper hand, to get back on the even. I cannot withstand assault roller damage right now, even though he's overextending again. And this is when I should have went back. I shouldn't have gone after him, because there was something sure that is going to happen. This is an overextension by me. I take a full blame for that, because troll did not even die and they got a engage on us. Pop came here and we just kept on dying. We got Aegis Pop, and that was everything, and we paid with 2 kills, 2 cores. 4 kills, yeah. As the runner is dying to the troll burst. Whoa. That was sad. Sad thing, and another bad decision. And I would say the third big misplay by me this game. Unfortunately, my misplays added a lot to the momentum of the enemy team. And the trash talk goes online as the patch flexes around. That is super strong and direct us everywhere, no matter what.
I'll take that.
Let's fast forward again, as there is no, we try to get some control back, and there will be fight, and Pro can lose in the middle, so they try to get the tower, and we we are engaging them here. The Windrunner pretty much kept us with some nice shackles. Of course he did not stand the troll here, but I'm probably in general. Again, I don't know why the PA jumped there, and this chaos was abysmal. If the Winter Wyvern had better ultis this game, we would have probably won. I think we would have probably won. We keep getting kills on the tracks because this guy is like the king of overextend. This is the first of our nice fights. But it still ends as us losing our course. However, the fight was pretty okay.
Pain means ugly. Ugly?
One of the first fights that we had some glimmer of hope to our team, to our composition, and to win this game. Hope to win this game.
The Dire weren't partial to that mid
I decided to wait around here as I was sure they were chasing me, and I wanted to get their movements. I was sure someone would come up of here, and I noticed they went up to the top tier 2 tower. I was just standing there trying to get some intel.
Radiant's top tower is
Patch
taking
beyond
hits.
Godlike, getting Wyvern somewhere,
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
camping around.
No breaking through the
The
Dire
momentum of the
structures
enemy
for
team is
now.
amazing,
No
and
breaking
our
down
team
the
cannot
radiant structures
capitalize
like
on
this.
their
Dire's
mistakes,
mid-towers
as
having
they are
technical
making a lot of
difficulties.
overextensions, and we should
Radiant's
have
top tower's been
capitalized
disowned.
more on some of this, but we simply cannot. The Patch is a hero that thrives so much on the momentum, even more than, for example, Shadowfiend. There's nothing much to say that will happen now, because this is again another extension of Troll. Trolls would have probably killed PA, me not, probably not, but the PA yes, though my Crimson Guard won us this fight. As you can, that's something I want to underline. This is the first of overextensions that is hard for us to punish on. I even got hooked by push and getting killed. This guy was just pretty much everywhere on spot. What was I saying? First of the many overextensions that we had problems to capitalizing, as the troll almost killed us. If I didn't have the Crimson Heart, we would have been probably dead. For the mother. I'm watching Medusa, Medusa's items, and he doesn't have anything, pretty much. The fight is on the middle. We get killed again. Overkill with the ultimate of the Wyvern. Good intention. We pay again 2 heroes for one of their cores. And they keep on pressure as the Patch tries to
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
everywhere. And I kept I
Radiant
thought
lost one of them bottom
that
towers
if I let him hook me, I will get some nice damage output on them. I don't know why he ate me so late. So I wanted him to bait the hook on me. That would let me get hit and lose a lot of life, of course, but I would have got 2 or 3 quill sprays instantly on the enemy team. And it wasn't that squishing and easy to kill for them, especially on the back. They had a lot of physical damage, which the Crimson Guard reduced, and a lot of burst, which
Regeneration.
Bristleback excels on defending and burst damage. So I tried to bait him into hooking me a lot, which was okay most of the time. Okay, let's rewind a bit here. Actually, fast forward. You see, I did not try to dodge the hook there. Pretty much let him to get me, which resulted in a nice fight for us. I'm standing here, and I got a pretty lot of reaction. Pretty lot of time to react. As I see both of them, but I let them get me, and the Windrunner gets a very nice shackle. That's surely on him. But still, what I did is to let him hook me and get a fight out of this. And here's the thing that happens a lot in the lower MMR games. The guy who's flexing around, getting kills and carrying the team, telling people that they are idiots, gets broken down. Here we try to kill that hoe, but the master juke her. I did not get her on the dust, unfortunately. People break down and just start flaming either the enemy team or their team, whatever it is. We kept going around the Roche, and we managed to find that roar. Why we kept shooting at the Roche, which is pretty obvious. I was calling on my team that we cannot let get them another raid. Unfortunately, we got that roll, but we again paid with more threat. This guy was miserable. I am not even blaming him that much. However, no, I think that was mostly of the lack of the support and the team composition that couldn't protect mostly from the project. So I'm not blaming him that lot, even though he played poorly through the game and had bad decision making all around. This is not only because he was so behind, but he put himself behind a few times where he should have not going for chase. The game slows down a little. We get another overextension here. However, we cannot capitalize on it because let me just get it here. He's slowed as fuck, but Manta saves him because the slows at this part with a freaking lot. We cannot chase the guy. We are trying to secure the Roche. The Phantom Assassin went for him. I don't know why, because he would have just met the whole enemy team there and just died. As I have said earlier, bad decision making. Even though he's behind, he's trying to act as he's not.
Radiant's mid tower's
And
coming
the troll
apart.
finds her,
My quiver.
and Windrunner dies to Axex in our forest and in their forest. Perfectly avoidable kills. Perfectly avoidable. But as I am saying, throughout all of this game, the overextension is real. They save my teammates the Crimson Guard and we get easy kill on the roll. Which could intend another way. Another kill that was because of the enemy overextension. The whole game. I mean, that's
The Radiant
in the ideal
quick and clean.
ideal circumstances. Nobody would make mistakes, and if nobody makes mistakes, nobody gains the upper hand, which results in pretty much nobody getting killed. So there is always some factor of the enemy mistake in the moment when you best him. However, you have to increase the factor of your play and your skill in this to actually get the upper hand. If the most of the factor of the enemy defeat is his his overextension a bad play, you cannot have hope to do much.
You're not going anywhere.
They are trying to engage our high ground and we get a nice return here. I don't know why PA jumped here. He's wasting BKB. We should have just let them go after we get a nice return here on the shackle shot, which happened. As I said earlier, the shackle shots kept us a lot in the game. A whole lot. A little regroup, as we cannot hope to regain the control over the map, over our jungle, over everything they had. Even they still have the middle tier 1 tower, and we do not have any towers at all, and we cannot go safely to our forest. And though we do find them lurking around, we cannot hope to do anything about this. And this is pretty terrifying, as we cannot get back the PA to the game, which is pretty much done for. We only hope for something like this, even though we cannot capitalize on it and just reveal that we have sentries mid. I was pretty sure here that the patch was going to jump with her. That's why I used the Crimson Gyro, pretty much wasted it, as they did not engage on me. If they did, they would have probably get some return, but right now I have 1 minute cooldown on a critical item that kept us alive. Pretty much every team fight ever. They are keeping the pressure, as they can do this pretty much all day. They could have just sit on the mid and pressure us safely, and we would have crumbled earlier or later to them. Instead they are wonking around, trying to do things that are pretty much non-factor.
The Dire went and fortified
And
their structure.
this happens. Windrunner gets another nice shackle followed by a very nice winter curse, which results in us killing a lot of the enemy team, and the patch breaks down, starting to flame. The guy who was just, oh my god, I am so good, look at me, now flames the team that his team is retarded. I kept mid trying to farm something, because I was pretty sure that my team will manage to get the troll, but seeing how the fight goes, I went back to help, which resulted in the kill of this guy twice, because he's got the ages. I saved the winter item and the Crimson Guard. There's nothing more to say, and the troll did not get the last word. And this is the second fight in which we had the hope of coming back in this game, but it wasn't enough. I see it now, but I was sensing it in the game that the troll and draw is getting out of control, and as you can see on the last hit and denies, the draw is 100 last hits. 100 last hits more than our Medusa. Medusa wasn't that much bothered, but he couldn't find a place to farm. That was the biggest mistake, and the second mistake was him going for the highly defensive build of Lincoln Sphere. I think if he did damage earlier, we would have probably got something more out of this game. But I am not blaming his play, I am blaming his hero choice. The Medusa did not serve any purpose this game. If we had some early fighting core, it would have been better. As well as with the enemy patch flaming his team like no tomorrow. This is so funny to watch, and this happens regularly with someone who carries the team, when after a bit of mistake takes place here and there, just breaks down and starts flaming. This is so common and so stupid. This is overextension. I am trying to farm, but I shouldn't even be here, and the worst thing is that the PA is farming the forest, which he cannot do pretty much. And even worse, he goes after the popping another BKB charge. I'm trying to go to help, as I can see the counter initiation. I decide this is lost and just TP out. And we lost PA again to his misplay, as the quad just chased him down. Cannot escape from this. Easy kill.
Radiant's mid tower ain't doing so
Finally
good.
get the middle tower. 37 minutes in the game. This is very well played, Kappa. I kept telling my team that we need to secure another Roshan. Cannot just let them have every rush they want. I put another sentry ward, try to engage on the enemy team.
You're not going anywhere.
We get a nice shackle. Again, this skill is so counter. I mean, it's nice that it happened here, yes, but what I mean is that in the Warcraft 3, the shackle happened much. Let's put it like this: every shackle that I have shot or got shot by in the Warcraft 3 Dota 1 was logical for me. I saw clearly why the shackle landed and why it struck with this unit or this tree. And I know this skill got buffed in some factors of the angle of the catch, but this is cancerous skill in the Dota. This is a pure cancer. In my opinion, this skill just catches things so randomly. Maybe not randomly, but out of nowhere. The angles are completely ridiculous sometimes. By the way, I had a nice efficient farm on the camp, letting the creeps die from the clear spray. That was so good. Not. We are good doing a gay forest tactic, just trying to get any farm without danger. We couldn't and cannot regain the control of this game, in my opinion. They would have overextend and die one by one all to the wipe, and it should have happened like 2 times, and PA should have got the most of the keys to us to come back. Or Medusa, rather PA. PA would have been better if she got something out of this game. This is the moment in which we get a nice quick push, seeing that the enemy team is all over the place. They overextend again. And get wrecked. Let's rewind this because the fight wasn't clear enough. Free camera. They see us on the ward and they probably thought that the Medusa is around here with the wyvern. Even though now they see us all. And this is another misplay by the enemy team. But they did. I do not think. They hope probably to catch the wyvern. Kill everybody on the top of the we do not have. Yeah, Interskars, but they got wrecked because of the vision. But yet again, this is a kill that happens because of the extensions and not our good plays. And I kept calling that this is the good moment to get the Roshan, or rather deny the Roshan from the enemy team, because we cannot make plays on ages, pretty much. I'm sorry, I got let me talk. we got a nice Roshan on my level 4 because I thought that we need every damage we can, that's why I get level 4. This was not so good, we can get a very quick Roshan. But they try to engage us and the Phantom Assassin does this. He should have just went back. Because we did not have the revival ult. Nothing else. I'm trying to secure his escape after his engages on Presley, pretty much. There's nothing that we could do better. At least he did not go after the cop and the random kill or the windrunner happens in our forest. Which probably should have been avoidable, but I think the windrunner was a little cocky, as he had a lot of farm and pretty much most of the kills on our team. Yeah. As you can see, the farm of the enemy course is just too much to handle, and this is the last fight we fight with it. I'm trying to save that. Yeah, make sure he's making a right commitment to guard or and even harder. Meaning we do not have it now, and our mid tower falls. But if I did not do this, he would have probably died. But the draw would have chased, and they engage when I am trying to defend the bottom. We get a lot of kills here. This looks pretty okay in the beginning, but the troll and the ranger is just too much right now. I am buying back right now, and this doesn't matter because they are too strong. They kill on the bottom of the uphill. Windrunner, and we can hold this, as I even get the first hit burst here. Can do shit. And they are just making negatives right now, and we cannot do anything about this. No buybacks, no nothing. So let me just get to the summary of this game, because nothing interesting will happen, as the trash talk intensifies from the match, of course, because he has to. The words of summary is, I think that I did not play well this game, even though we got a lot because of my plays this game, but my transitions and rotations and three early game decisions made them gain so much momentum that we couldn't hope to catch them. This first rotation on one of the early levels especially, and the second one when I died to the troll in the trees. That was too much for us to handle, and I should have thought better probably. But the first things first, I should have probably just got my farm and just sit on bottom, hoping that even with the snowballed with Pudge and the top lane, we could have snowballed the bottom lane and counter it with our progression. That was a pretty misplay by me, because I thought I would do more rotating around and trying to help people, but it was not the case. That wasn't possible, probably. And the say of my team, I think that the most of it is our pick. The pick was bad. If we had a more active middle lane with the lane core, we would have probably done much more. This is just the last fight, and they finish us off. Nothing much happens here, to be honest, as we cannot defend this at all, and they are just going to finish going with also to end this in a nice way, I made a lot of early bad decisions that added too much momentum to our team, despite of course the good play of the enemy core good and bad play of our top lane.
The radiant
I should have not added the snow to the snowball, and the latter is just bad decision making from our course and bad peak. We got severely outpeaked as the Medusa wasn't able to do anything in this game too much, and the PA got wrecked so hard. But still I cannot point this out that we got a lot because of my plays and liking the hooks with the Priesthood back. So the lesson to be learned, kids, is that get a dice peaks, and if you see the other lane feeding and then when you are not 100% sure you can help, just try to snowball from your lane. And with these words, the 3K scrap is going out. See you in next time.